everybody, and welcome to episode 48 of the Iceland Takeover. I'm Josh with TBM Games, and today we have a very nice episode for you. It's our first league game of the season, our 5th season in charge. It's against Keflavik, who I believe are a team that got promoted from last season. They won the second division last year, so who knows, they could give us a bit of a run today. Something tells me they possibly won't. But I figured with it being a new game, new season, new video, yes, that's just what we want to see. Some things have happened since the last one. I don't know why I keep going. Every single time, I have a 50-50 choice with schedule competitions, scouting and transfers. Every time when I want to show people, I click the wrong one. We've had a lot of activities going on. So in terms of signings, Benayoun, our director of football, as you may remember, has made some off his own back. Some okay, some not so much. We've got a nice little wing back here. Looks pretty decent across the board. Nothing overly special. Good bit of cover for Marin. John Hedden. Nice winger, again, across the board, looks reasonably good. I've brought him in on loan. His crossing could do with a bit of work, same with his passing, but that's the old ball in training. Again, just some nice little cover for the right. Another right winger. Solid enough across the board. And finally, a young centre-back, who, again, very, very solid across the board. He'll probably make the step up and replace Godin when he retires next month, unfortunately, because apparently when you sign year-long contracts in Iceland, that doesn't mean anything. You can retire 2 months into it. All 6 of them. I'm not bitter in the slightest. In terms of the outgoings, it's, as you can see, it's mostly loans. We did sell Einarsson for 150 grand, which I believe is the highest fee we've ever received. Considering we only bought him for 99, that's a nice little profit. We got a good season out of him. So Bjarnason, who was bang average at best, played a grand total of 3 games for us, excluding the non-competitives, and didn't impress. So we got 11.5 grand for him. Other than that, we released a few players, or rather we gave them away on freeze. And yeah, we've loaned out a lot of youngsters. So, going into today's match, we're going to be using the 4-4-2, again, that we have tweaked now. Instead of having the flat midfield, we've now gone back to the more classic wingers. So it almost looks a bit like the formation we used for the majority of the first few seasons, except we just brought the holding midfielder up and made him a second striker. And it seems to work for us so far. We've not had any major slip-ups, so guaranteed we're going to lose today. In terms of the actual team itself, not the formation, I think it's a reasonably obvious one. So you've got Joel in net, Avedo, Joel, Godin and Marin at the back. Morgos and Matunio. Jurek and Bjarnason are possibly the only ones that you may not have guessed. And Falcao and Atete up top. I don't think there's really much else to say, so let's just dive right into it and see what happens. Jurek's lacking match sharpness. Yeah, it'll be right. Run it off, man. Run it off. So, I'm expecting a reasonably comfortable win here. However, we have been caught out a few times in these kind of games where, you know, I think the players sort of go into it with the mentality of, oh, we'll just win this, don't worry about it, we don't have to try as hard, and then get a bit of a spanking. Let's go in. Boom. Early. 4 seconds. Passing it back to the keeper, and he's just oofed it out. Good pressure there from Atete. 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes in. We've had a shot. Oh, Joel with a free kick. Our first highlight. Godin. Joel. Morgos. Great ball to nobody. Bjarkson. Atete. Ooh, good save. Jurek picks it up, whips it into Falcao. Morgos. Oh, should have been 1-0. Should have been 1-0. Come on, guys. Marin, long throw. Straight down the keeper's throat. Brilliant. Okay. Just over 10 minutes played. Are they going to counter? They actually are. This is still a highlight. Uh-oh. 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 Big save there from Joel. Godin. I don't even know what just happened. They dribbled around him like he weren't even there. Magnusson with a corner. Whips it in. Comfortable from Joel. Okay. Okay. I'll demand more. Marin. Throws it to Bjarkson. Back to Marin. Out. Back to Godin. Moutinho. Godin. All the way back to Joel. He's just going to meander with it. There we go. Boots it up. Couldn't find a Tete. Falcao. Jurek. Morgos. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Avedo. Ooh. Couldn't get across him. Morgos. Moutinho. Morgos. Avedo. Does get the ball in. Bjarkson. Atete with the save. So nice build-up play. We're getting there. Joel to Jurek. Avedo. Morgos. Running it down. Pulls it back to Joel. Tries to float it in. Finds Falcao. Atete. Couldn't find the finish again. Again! Keeper clears. Only as far as Marin, who gets it to Moutinho. To Atete. To Falcao. To Morgos. To Jurek. To Avedo. Can he get the ball in? Pulls it back to Morgos. Does get the ball in. Another good save from the keeper. What do we need to do to beat him today? Godin. Bjarkson. Whips in the ball. Finds Jurek. Oh. Marin. To Atete. It's just all one-way traffic in this game so far. And we're just not making the chances count. Atete. Poor. Marin, long throw. Finds Atete. Misses again. Honestly, I'm losing it. Completely losing it with Atete. He started like an absolute house on fire when we first signed him. And now he's very reminiscent of Lukaku at United. Started off like an absolute revelation and then just dripped off and doesn't seem to want to be able to finish anything. Moutinho, Morgos. Falcao, Jurek, Morgos, Avedo. Morgos with a long range shot. Ooh, Atete. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Come on, show some passion. João Moutinho with the corner. Whips it in. Oof, couldn't quite find Joel. Bjarkson, never mind. Got 11 shots, 8 on target, no goals. Oh, there we go. Godin. Show him how it's done, man. Show him how it's done. Big header. I think I was actually asked if I wanted to make Godin the club captain. And I so wanted to, but with him leaving next month, I just can't. I can't do it. I can't do it to my players. So I think Mikel is still actually my club captain, and he's leaving in November. Honestly, come Christmas, I'll have freed up about 20 grand in wages from all these players just leaving because they're all retiring. It's no wonder they keep saying that my team's youthful. There's like no in between. You're either 20-year-old or you're mid-30s. Probably should look at that. Anyway, Pallison running down the wing. Puts it out to Williams. Backs inside to Magnusson. Pallison manages to beat Moutinho. Never mind. So we're going into half-time with a 1-0 lead. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm not not best pleased with it. I'm not happy. There we go. Everyone's fired up. I'm going to bring a Tete off because I'm really, really not happy with it. He's on a 6 point... How is he on a 6.7? Claims he's got a finish in a 13. That's a lie. What I'm going to do is... In fact, I've got Coombe on the bench. On you, Con Sunshine. See if you can spark some life into this game. I think he's got 15 finishing, or it's his mental attributes that tend to let him down. I don't think he's the most consistent. Otherwise, he'd be, I think, my number one striker, partially for the name, partially for the ability. I think Juric's having a bit of a naff game on the left, so I might look at subbing him in a few minutes. Avedo, couldn't quite find Coombe. Bjarkson, also couldn't quite find him. Marin, Moutinho, definitely thought he was going to go for the long range shot. He may do yet. He does. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. They have an instant highlight. They did not make the most of it. Joel, neither did we. Wow, this is horrendous. Come on. Come on, Avedo. Yes. Gets it to Morgos. Gets it to Juric. He's just meandering. There we go. He's cutting inside. Nice run. Out to Bjarkson. Couldn't beat his man. Moutinho. Marin. Never mind. Let's get some subs made, shall we? Like I said, I'm going to bring him off. And, I can bring Mandzukic on. Yeah, I've made Mandzukic a winger. Why not bring Rothwell on as well for Moutinho? And I believe, is that what I want? Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's see what happens. So I really want the second. I don't see these being the kind of team that will be able to pull one back against us, but with it being first game at season, I'd like to win more convincingly than 1-0. You know what I'm saying? We've had 21 shots, 13 on target, and we've only scored the one. Marin, long throw. Straight at the keeper. Demand more. Joel, Godin. Rothwell. Definitely settled in now. Bjarkson beats his man. Couldn't beat the second with the shot. 70 minutes played, still 1-0. We're dominating in virtually every stat. We're even pulling it back now in yellow cards. That's what we like to see. Let's get them beat on everything, boys. Get them beat on everything. Marin, another long throw. I need to take him off throws. He's terrible at them. Falcao, oof. Oh, he's offside. Never mind. Keeper to Bjarkson. Out to Mandzukic. That was a sprint. I'm actually not joking. He has zero pace. Avedo. Morgos. Rothwell. Poor. However, he's tracking back. Can he win the ball back? He can with a big tackle. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. 7 minutes to go. 6. We'll show some passion. Show some passion. Avedo's been booked. Nah, I'd be right. Dive into the challenges, lad. Marin, another long throw. Ooh, Bjarkson actually managed to win it, and he scuffed the shot. Lovely. Okay, that should be a game. A rather unconvincing 1-0, but a win's a win. We'd have preferred to win much more convincingly, but you need to do better. Everyone's fired up. That's what we like to see. So we're actually 4th now on goal difference because of that, which isn't acceptable really. But Marin shines. He didn't play that well, I didn't think. Oh well. Be fine. So I'm going to leave that video there for today. Again, I told you, 50-50, and I'm going to click the wrong one every time without fail. I think the next video I'm going to come back with will be the IA one, because it's the final game before all of my legends retire. So obviously all 6 of them are going to play and we're going to get battered. But they're all going to play in one form or another. But that's the game I think I'm going to come back for. And obviously, if you've enjoyed the video so far today, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, until the next time, guys, I will see you later.